Hello, everyone. I'm Melinda, NailFanatic of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, and NailFanatic's Artistry Design Studio here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you've been watching this channel for any time, you know that I love reading tarot, and I love my nails, and I love you. So that's why I do what I do. So we're going to get into the daily message for right now. This first message is literally for everyone. If you found this, there's something here for you, because in my world, everything is on purpose, and that's just all there is to it. So there is a purpose for you being in the room to see the reading, and it's up to you if you stick around to see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the message for everyone. Then we're going to do all 13 zodiac signs, message for them. And those are good for your sun, moon, rising, northern node, and Venus. And basically any placement that you know, but those are the ones that I like to look into. And then I'll do a pick a card for you. And so to begin the reading, here we go. We have our word of clarity is growth. Word of clarity for today is growth. The bottom of the deck is transform, transmute. So you've gone through a major transformation in your recent past, and now the new energy is growing within you. So when you go through transformation and you go through change, and I've heard this coming up a lot lately in the conversations that I've been having with the people who are guided to come to me, is that there's an uncomfortability. There is a great uncomfortability when you're in a new energy. You're comfortable because the energy is what you've known. Therefore, there's nothing different. When you went through this major life change, transformation, transmutation of some energy, things became new in your life. It created uncomfortability. Now, with the green square coming out from the flashcard deck, speaking to our fourth chakra, which is colored green, it's the heart chakra, all about love. So what's going to aid us in this growth? That love energy. We need to go to the love. Don't run from the love. Go to the love. The bottom of the deck is the red apple. And today it's looking like a heart, but it is also looking like a juicy ace of pentacles. So fresh starts, new beginnings, becoming a new person because of the change that you went through. And it's saying just settle into your heart space for a while. The 4 is also saying settle down for a while. It's like sit here. Don't get up and move. Just hold on to where you're at right now. Hold on. Things are coming together. And this uncomfortability will become something that is ease soon enough. If you could just sit there, if you would please, for a moment, become comfortable with it. It's time to get to know this new energy. Things are different in your world now. Our first tarot card we have out, and we're using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart today from John Holland, it is the well-deserved reward. It is time for you to receive your well-deserved reward. You stood tall. You climbed up some major challenges and obstacles to stand and rise above situations. You are self-sufficient. You do things that suit you. You do things that are upright with your spirit. And it's caused you to prosper. Like you got you. You don't need somebody to get you. You got you. No matter what happens, whether everybody is there or gone, you got you. You're good. You're confident. You're accomplished. You've done so much. It's saying that in that energy, you let go of some things. And so now what's the advice? If that's the situation, we have well-deserved reward. I mean, it's basically saying, you know, that self contained within yourself, you don't really feel like you need anything. It's like, I have everything I need right here. I have everything I need right here. And from this place, it's only growth that comes, because so much growth is what brought you here. So there's this momentum of growth, of growing what? Activating your heart chakras, meaning cleaning out issues of the heart, bringing in new energy into your heart, taking out the old energy from the heart. See, because this looked like a heart. Remember, I showed you the bottom of the deck looked like a heart, but look at that heart. It has a worm in it. Yeah, I know you could probably just cut that piece off, but excuse me, I'm gonna get rid of the apple that has a worm in it. I'm not going to eat that apple at all. I'm not gonna try to salvage it. I will get another fucking apple. Do you hear me? Yes. So for someone, there was a pain there. And to get through this, it's like you had to stand up for yourself. You had to stand tall for yourself. You had to do what it took for you to get through. You had to make a move, bust a move. Yes, you had to bust a move. And so now it's like, sit in your heart space, sit in love. Where is love? Look for love. Look for love. What is there to love about the changes that you've made in your life? How can you applaud and give yourself gratitude and appreciation for becoming somebody who would make these changes? Because I do feel like these changes were not something that was easy for you to do. If it was easy for you to do, it wouldn't have such an effect of having a complete life change on you and bringing in all this growth. So the next card we have coming out for you is the Six of Swords. This is healing begins. Healing begins. So because you stood up for yourself, now you can actually process all of the challenges and the difficulties you went through here in your head space, connecting with your heart space. You process all of these challenges that life brought you through, and you pick them apart, and you realize that in them is power, in them was growth, in them was lessons, in there was blessings. Somebody is really understanding that behind every curtain there is a light on the other side. In other words, where there is darkness, there is also light. And sometimes it's so dark that the light barely pierces through, and you can see that mug shine so bright. So if some of you are in this stage where things don't feel upright, like I've been speaking about, somebody feels like they're in the middle of a dark night of the soul. Ooh, who's in the dark night of the soul? You're in the dark night of the soul. Somebody feels like, I'm so fucking depressed, I just want to cry all day. Ugh, I know that feeling is yucky and you just want it to go away. But understand that that's part of the processing. See, the things that you're healing within yourself came in with the same feeling. So to release them, you have to sometimes relive them emotionally. And you have to bless them. So whatever that was, it was so hard and you had to stand up, and now it's like you're processing and releasing all that stuff. How can you bless it as you go through those emotions again? And just allow yourself to feel it and remind yourself that this feeling doesn't stay. This is something that goes away. Feel it. Don't hold on to it. Don't make it a fucking issue. There ain't no issue. It's a fucking feeling, man. All it is a feeling. You ain't got to let the feeling rule everything in your world. You don't have to let that feeling turn into a fight with someone who you actually love. You don't have to let that feeling turn into self-destruction. You don't have to let that feeling turn into something more crazy. What you can do is say, okay, this is how I feel, and I know I'll feel better soon enough. This is passing. This is going away. And as it goes, it takes with it the energy of all those problems and challenges that I just moved away from and moved out of. The next thing that's coming up for you of significance, if you choose to embrace and do this healing work, is, wow, I love this. Share the love. It's the Three of Cups. That's a card of celebration. It's a card of jubilation. It's a card of happiness and love being shared amongst people of the nations. There's so much beauty in this. Companionship and friendship and bliss. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups, and its keywords are moving on. And if you've been with me for any period of time, you know, and if you're new, you'll know that when I see the bottom of the deck, unless I'm guided otherwise and I hear something else, it's always, where are we coming from? Somebody who's watching this video, you took steps, you left, and now you're coming into your reward. Now you have your reward. So it's at Spirit asks us, God asks us, love source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, creator of both you, me, he, she, and all of us who be. It says, please heal. Allow yourself to process these situations and circumstances that you grew up with, came up with, these feelings you've been holding on to that make you feel down, the things that make you cry, the things that make you feel low, the things that hurt your heart, though. And let these things become agents of healing for you. Choose to heal these things. The outcome you get is going to be share the love. So for someone, this is going to be a stronger connection with people who you actually do love. For someone, this is a reunion. But you see that heart cracking open? And didn't I say it was about that heart energy? Honey, your heart is about to evolve and grow to new levels. Like you think you know love. Your knowledge of love is about to explode to new levels if you choose to do the work. So let's get into all the zodiac signs now. Okay. Y'all can represent your zodiac sign in the comments if you like to. Bring your friends in, invite them to the room if they into this stuff. But we're gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna get my giant one. I ain't touched the giant right away in a while. Let me get my giant cards out for this 13 signs. Yeah, it's 13 signs of the zodiac now. They add in Ophiuchus. And yeah, I still haven't researched it too much, but it's there. So Ophiuchians who want a reading, you will have one here on this channel today. All the signs, we're going to start. The sun just went into Cancer. So we're going to start with the sign of Cancer. Then we'll go around the zodiac. So it'll be Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and then Gemini closing out since it was just your season. If you are having a happy birthday, Cancer, congratulations, happy birthday. You know, it's always somebody's birthday every day. Isn't that a beautiful thing to think about? Like somewhere somebody's having a birthday and having a great happy birthday. And so happy birthday to all yous who are having your birthday during this Cancer season. I may not remember to say it every day, but I think of it at some point, like, dang, I didn't say it again. Anyway, because every day is somebody's birthday. But let's start now with the sign of Cancer. What's the message right now for Cancer? Cancer, you got the Queen of Pentacles. It's saying you have the ability right now to go ahead and create some new things in your life. It's saying stay focused on your goals. You have so much creative energy within you and the ability to bring it to physicality. For some of you, there is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman of great significance in your life right now, and she's giving you some gold. You see that? She's holding some gold. She's opening up some gold for you. Are you paying attention? She's giving you gold that's going to help you reach your goal. Pay attention. Okay, that's for Cancer. And if anybody would like a reading just for yourself, I have readings to fit every budget, and you can get them on my website. Just go to the website and check it out. All right. So that was for Cancer. Now we got Leo. Leo, the world. You close out some old cycles. For somebody, you used to be single and you ain't single no more. For somebody, you was in a relationship and you shut that door. For somebody, you were part of a group and you said, you know what, I'm done of mixing in this soup. Somebody walked away and somebody said, hey, hey. In other words, whatever the cycle was, it changed, Leo. And it's changed your whole world. It's like not only is your awareness different now, your experience is different now. And for some of you, like your physical world has changed. Some of you Leos are right now looking at moving far, like foreign. Who's moving to a foreign land from where you now stand? The world is available for you, Leo. So if it means the world to you, go for it. All right, Virgo, here you go. Virgo, the Queen of Swords comes out for you. And Virgo, the Queen of Swords is here to say, you know what? Make sure you honor your truth, stand your truth, and don't be telling all your business right away is what I'm hearing. If you're starting a new relationship, Virgo, it's saying you need to be paying attention to what you're seeing. Absorb what you see and don't tell everything to everybody. The Queen of Swords only shows half of her face because only half of the information is given at any time in any place. So it's like there is a Virgo here who is getting to know a new person, and I see a Virgo who is a lot more wealthy and well-to-do than they allow this new person to think. You don't want to let them know about all of your wealth. I also see a Virgo who's dealing with a legal situation, and it is a legal situation where the outcome is still to be determined. And I'm hearing the reason that it's still to be determined is because you still haven't determined whether or not you believe you can actually have what you want. Do you really believe you can win? Do you really believe you can have your way? Will you give yourself permission for that today? So that's a message for Virgo. What's the message for Libra now? Libra, you've got the 10 of Cups. There is bliss in this for you, Libra. Oh, yes. Please and thank you. My northern node is in Libra, so I resonate highly with this. So Libra, you're either in one of two places. Either you're very high vibration and you feel like bliss is all in this. I love my life. I love my home. I love my family. Everything, all my cups are filled. I'm living this rainbow lifestyle. Hell yeah. And for somebody else who is a lower vibration right now, not feeling the best, going through major challenges, still in a different stage of evolutionary learning, I'm hearing that for you, you know that this is possible. And now you're in this phase of learning what to do to allow yourself to receive it. Because the only thing that can ever keep you from this feeling, and this is a feeling. This is a feeling in response to circumstances and situations. Only thing that can ever have the power to keep you out of it is yourself, your own headspace. And this is what you're learning now. So praise God. Okay. But if you started a new relationship, if you took your relationship to another level, I see it looking fantastic for you right now. So let's see what's the message for Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. There's a Scorpio who's beginning to have dreams, and you're having dreams about wandering. Somebody has started astral traveling during their dream time, Scorpio. You're going to visit people during your dream time. You know the power of your energy and utilizing it to get out there and stir some shit up. I don't feel like you're stirring up anything bad, but I do see you playing in the energy intentionally. I also see a Scorpio here who is concerned about a child. This child is a mere reflection of yourself. When you were young, you caused just as much, all of it, whatever it is. Destruction of wealth is literally what I heard. Didn't want to say it, but okay, that's what I heard. It's there. And so right now I see you like trying to figure out, how am I going to fucking get through to this kid? Because this kid is, I'm hearing 7 or 8. 7 about to be 8. Okay. And what I'm hearing for you is the child is not, first off, this child is not entertained enough. Y'all need to get some programs, get this child active. The child needs to be around other children their age. You think the child is acting up. What I'm hearing for you, you think the child is acting up. That child ain't acting up. You're trying to cage that child up. You need to let the child do child things while the child is a child. Yes, they do need to learn responsibility. Yes, they do need to learn to grow up and handle their own things. They also need the time to be the age that they are while they are there. Please get this child some things to do. This child has been bored out of their brain, and that's why they're causing all these problems for you. If you would get them involved in some child activities, recreation centers, sports teams, crafts, big sisters, big brothers. I don't know. There's got to be something out there. Figure it out. Find what's going on with you and help that child. Okay. Ophiuchus. If Ophiuchian, you've got the Queen of Cups is saying there's a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces person that wants to come back to your life right now. If you haven't already seen them, or for some of you, it's you thinking about them. You're just thinking about the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. You can't get them off of your mind. There's also a Ophiuchian here who is trying. Oh, I see. You're using, wow, this is very powerful. I'm hearing you're using your psychic skills and abilities to speak to the souls that surround you, and you're healing many as you can do. And so you're healing that ocean that surrounds her throne, is being the ocean of humanity. How? By utilizing the power of thought. You understand how thoughts are not just invisible, how energy is measurable, detectable, and creates an effect. You overstand the quantum physics that says that when you look at an object, it vibrates differently according to your focus. And so you're utilizing this tool to heal. Thank you is what I'm hearing for you. Sagittarius, you have the 3 of Wands. And there's a Sagittarian here. You say, I'm not looking for nothing. And that's what's really going on with you right now. Like, you're not looking for nothing, but here's the thing, honey, you got good things coming. Because you ain't been looking for nothing for a long time. And in that energy, you just allowed the universe to put some things together for you. So when it happens, and I'm hearing 3 days or 3 weeks. The number 33 is important. Okay, and I'm also hearing there's some Sagittarians, and you're really learning, working with the spirit of Jesus, learning how to align your chakras, learning how to stand tall under persecution and not allow yourself to buckle. And you're learning how did I attract this persecution type energy into my world. And so you're shifting that right now. It's saying continue working on it because you are meeting with success with it. So I also see a Sagittarian, you're expecting company from somebody, either a new love or a long lost friend, or it's like brand new, but it's not brand new. So whatever that means to you, if you're meeting an actual brand new person, this is somebody that I'm hearing that soul connection. That's why it feels like somebody you knew before. Capricorn, you've got the world. Capricorn, you have got the world in your cards today. It's saying that with this new situation that's come through for you, your whole world is shifting and changing. Make sure that you stand in your naked truth. The woman on the world card is extremely nude. She's wrapped only by that little tiny scarf, that little tiny red scarf. And the thing of it is, red, ground that energy. In other words, your naked truth, ground that energy. Let that be known. Your naked truth should never be hidden, obscured, challenged, forgotten, left to the wayside, or put away for somebody else's truth. Honey, you better do you. You better keep doing you, because whatever this is that came through to make you feel so damn good, it only came to you because you was doing you. So if you stop now, then you stop holding that space for that energy in your own place. Let's see what's the message for Aquarius at this time. Excuse me, sir. Please go out and close the door.
But I just right here.
Well, I don't have it, sir. Aquarius, sir. He's an Aquarius, too. My youngest grandson. Close the door, Papa Bear. Thank you. I appreciate you. He's looking for a piece for his toy, and I'm like, I don't have it. The card for Aquarius is, hold on, okay. Before that, I'm hearing, be like a child. Go look for the pieces that you need. Don't sit back and bitch and complain or think about greed. Just go look for the pieces that you need. What are the pieces that you need? Be like a child. Be like a child. Investigate further. There's more to know. Okay. Your card, though, is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, company coming in. A challenge for somebody. If there's a problem or a challenge that comes up for you, Aquarius, what I'm hearing is this is going to cause you to make some very necessary and important lifestyle changes in direction, changes in decision. And I do feel like some of you are trying to get away from a problem. There's a song, it's like running away from a bad situation. It's old Frankie Beverly and Maze. Go listen to that. I don't know why that matters for you, but it does. Aquarius. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Some of you want to come out to the desert. Some of you is living in this here desert. Some of you is looking at traveling. Somebody's traveling by train, I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that when you get where you're going, you'll still be the same. You cannot outrun yourself. God damn it. You're going to have to face this shit at some point because it keeps coming up over and over again. You cannot outrun yourself. Do you hear me? Wherever you go, there the fuck you are. You're going to find yourself again. So whatever was the problem to make you run before, how you couldn't get along with the other folks, though, it's the same thing you're going to find where you go, because you're still taking yourself with you. This is, and if this resonates with you, then you know that this has been a repetitive cycle. You can literally look back and name off who these people are that has happened over and over again with. You can tell me there's been 4 of them. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about, and you know who you are. And here's the other part of it. The people who think they can run away, the problem just compounds itself until it explodes. It's like a pressure cooker, baby. A pressure cooker works so well, and because it's constantly releasing the little bit of steam, you know. But if it doesn't if that little steam release thing is blocked up, that motherfucker is like a bomb. It will explode and fuck everything up. So we want to be ones who let it out a little at a time. Continue to process, do the work. Okay, Pisces. If you're a Pisces, the message for you at this time is the Page of Swords. It's saying ask more questions, get more information. Don't just run in and change your whole situation. Also, if you have a child that's away from you, go begin the legal process. This is what you want to do. Whether that's through the self-help center of your local government agency, or finding the right lawyer, or whatever is necessary, filling out the paperwork. Somebody has a child that's far away and you've got to do something about it today. That's really important to you. Somebody wants to change their career. They're not sure if they want to do it there or here. Again, look at more information. And I'm here and check everything about the standard of living. Look at the food prices in the market versus the gas prices at the gas station versus the cost of rent and the average power bills and what other expenses that are different in that place that you're considering. So I'm hearing like, do a more thorough comparison. You're going off of some shit you heard, but there are other factors that factor into this. Like, for example, when I moved to Las Vegas from Denver, I noticed that the gas is more expensive in Las Vegas. However, food is less expensive in Las Vegas, and housing was less expensive in Las Vegas, and it still is, praise the Lord. So do a thorough comparison. Okay. Now, Aries, you little rams, you've been headbutting somebody lately, I'm hearing. You better watch yourself, get yourself caught up. Aries, your message is the 6 of Coins. If you've been being stubborn and you been headbutting somebody, it's time for you to cut that shit out. And you better be happy this person is not done with your ass, whoever you are. You have plenty to spare and to share, whether that's energy, time, love, affection, money, gifts, help around the house, help with the children. I don't know what it is, but you better get your ass up in gear. It's saying you got plenty of what you need to get this done. Make it happen. Okay? That's a message for you. If you're looking at a business deal and okay. There's somebody who's trying to find a place to and donate some charity to. This is a very specific, whoever you are. You're looking for some place to donate a charity to. And what I'm hearing is the company's logo has something with the globe in it. Okay. There's something with the globe in it. And that's the charity. There's a charity. It's a new charity. There's a globe in the logo. It's going to speak to your soul. Follow that. Okay. So whatever that's about. Now, let's see what's a message for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, what's the message for Taurus? Here we go. The 4 of Wands. Taurus, are you getting married? Are you starting new things? Are there 4 important people involved? Is all of this true for you? It's saying you have a lot to be thankful and grateful for. You're starting new things in your life. You've been initiated into a whole new place. You're going through a portal into a whole new life. You faced all your fears, and now the skies are clear. So A1, yes, plus, A plus 1, 1. I don't know what are these numbers and where are they coming from, but I see digits. Girl, I see digits. Do you hear me? I see digits coming on in. So whatever that's all about. For somebody, something very significant will happen in 4 months. So where are we at? We're in June 23rd. So 4 months, October 23rd, around that time, going to be very significant for somebody on something that you gave up on, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So you can write that in your agenda, write this channel down, write the website down, and go on ahead and let me know what comes through, because I ain't going to remember none of this after this show. Gemini, you got the 3 of Swords. And I see that I pulled it in reverse. The 3 of Swords is here to say, you know what? Yes, baby, I know it hurts. You have had a tough fucking go of it. My God. And that's all you could think about. But now you're getting through it somehow. Something has happened in your life to help you finally let go of these pains that been hurting your heart. You know, your soul felt stained with pain and anger and frustration over disloyalty, abandonment, mistreatment, disrespect, cheating. lying. You know, you've been through some hurt. You've been through some hurt, but it came this way. And they said, this one is supposed to be this way. And you need to explain both ways. I'm like, okay, so here we are. You've been through some pains, but let that shit fall out because it's falling out. Every time it rains from your eyeballs, you're releasing all the energy of this pain. So it's on your mind a lot right now, baby. And it's okay. If you feel like you need to cry, step aside and go do it all day. Do what the fuck you have to do to heal you, because that's what time it is, baby. It's healing time. You feel me? Okay. Now that we've got through all 13 zodiac signs, who's ready for a pick a card? Because I'm ready for a freaking pick a card. And then I'm going to get it after this. I'm going to do an in-depth Cancer reading. The sun just went into Cancer. So what I would like all you to do in between both of these videos, I'm still going to do pick a card, but I'm going to say it now. What I would like you to do before you watch the next video for the sign of Cancer is go look up your birth chart and find out where is Cancer at in your chart. What house is it in? Because Cancer is somewhere in the sky when you were born. It was always there. I'm asking you to find out what house is it in, and then go do a quick Google search on, like mine, I believe. What house is mine in? I want to say mine is in the, hold on. Mine is in the 10th house, I believe. So the 10th house has to do with your career. Okay. So the messages that I'm going to do in the Cancer reading will, for me personally, be more applicable to that field of my life, because I'm reading for the sign of Cancer. What I'm doing here today is taking the extra moment to teach you how to watch and benefit from the other signs. Okay. So let's get this pick a card in. I will use my Gilded Tarot that I have sitting here handy dandy. And then I'm going to close this video out because I want that Cancer video, Sun and Cancer video. This is going to be good. The Sun and Cancer video is going to be good because I've been feeling the energy of it growing for the last 3 days. And I thought it was going to come out yesterday, but it is going to come out today because the energy was still compiling. And Cancer is very, very emotionally, they're either very emotionally investigative and investigative, or they're very emotionally sealed and shut and internal. They're very hard and cold seeming, but really they softies. Anyways, let's see the pick a card. You got to pick your number now. Pick number 1, 2, or 3. Pick it right now. Pick number 1, 2, or 3. Yes, if you're getting shown more than one of them, but you need to know like you know, like you know. I'm just saying. So if you chose card number 1, what is the message for my viewers who chose card number 1 in the pick a card? Let's Scott. Here we go. Okay, you've got the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. It's saying you want to move on, but something feels blocked in your life, okay? It's saying you were waiting for something and you're trying to move on. You're trying to take the next step. You want to level up, but whatever it is, it's like the other person is afraid. They're blocking it. They don't want to do it, whatever that is, okay? And so let me pull one more card, the next card off the top for advice for you. The advice for you is communicate. You need to talk about what's really on your mind. You need to let them know exactly how you're feeling about it this time, okay? You can't keep thinking that they're going to read your mind on every little thing. You need to speak your mind. Honey, if you don't learn how to talk, nobody will ever hear you. You must learn to speak your mind. And you are definitely a woman. Those of you who resonate with that card right there, you're definitely females. And it's like you were just taught to be so shut the fuck up and do what you're told, speak when you're spoken to. And now it's like, hold on a minute, but I'm a human too. I speak. I got thoughts. I have fucking ideas. I have feelings. I have dreams. I have visions. I have goals. I got things that speak sitting up on my soul, and I'm going to speak it. So that's for you to do too, okay? Now, let's go. Card number 2. What's the message for those who chose card number 2? Card number 2. Here we go. Card number 2. Yes. If you had a yes or no question, yes is the answer. For somebody, this is a new man coming into your life. For somebody, this is taking a stand in a new way, starting some new project, starting a new routine, starting a new hobby, learning a new instrument. This is doing things in a new way. Wands, the suit of actions, passions, and actions. Fire, where you put your energy and how you move your body, the things that it does. And the ace, the one, about the new beginning, about the fresh new start, the seed of creativity, the seed of creativity. This, when it's done, will be something that everyone can see. But right now, it's something that needs to be started. So first you get this spark of inspiration. Then you put the first step, second step, and when you get to 10, it's a full manifestation. Okay. Let's see some advice. You've got the Hierophant. So I see do things a traditional way, but also honor and respect. Honor and respect. What is that all about? Honor and respect. Okay. Honor and respect. It's not saying get religious on nobody, but it's referring to those qualities, those principles of honor and respect. I'm hearing if this is a new relationship, a new class, a new hobby, some of these things, most of these things, whatever this is new that you're bringing in at this time, if you chose card number 2, is set to teach you many, many things. Okay. So you're going to learn a lot in this new thing. Now, if you chose card number 3, let's see what comes out of the deck for you. Card number 3, card number 3. Did you choose card number 3? Okay, card number 3. If you chose card number 3, you got the Queen of Pentacles. That Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Again, I'm hearing here that there's some things that you want to create. You've been through some changes, and now you're ready to do new things. And this is not your first go around with this. You've been through this shit before. You're like, I can do this. I did it before. I can do this again. This is somebody who has a challenge come up again, but you're like, after, it's like third time is a charm, whatever that means. And also, it's like if you keep on it, it's like somebody had 2 businesses. This third business is really going to do some shit. Somebody had 2 careers. The third career is really going to do some shit. Somebody had 2 lovers already or 2 marriages. The third one really going to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got this. You're like, I'm so fucking skilled at this. I got this. I got it. Yes, like that. Yeah. I know that was fucking graphic as hell. Anyways, advice for you if you chose card number 3. Is the Queen of Swords. It's saying, and I heard shrewd. Be very shrewd. You must be very shrewd. What does that mean? Be very shrewd meaning, and I don't know the definition off the top of my head, but I'm hearing be very shrewd as in don't just fucking jump into shit and don't take nobody's word for it. You figure out. You already know how to peep shit out. You know how to feel it out. Don't set your brain aside. Okay? Don't set your brain aside. Who cares how it injures their pride? You hear me? Like, it doesn't matter whose feelings are hurt about, because here's the thing. You have to remember this. If you're not out there causing intentional, if you're not out there deliberately doing some shit to fuck somebody up, then you have no reason to feel bad about how anybody else feels. If you did something to intentionally piss somebody off, hurt their feelings, break their heart, injure them in some sort of way, then yeah, you might want to check yourself right now. But if you're just doing you, minding your own business, speaking your truth, being yourself, being honest, and they're pissed off, they don't like it, they don't want to hear it, they can't stand you, they want to talk some shit, they can't feel you, guess what? That ain't your damn problem. This is me. This is what I do. And if you don't like it, you can say goodbye too. Because many have left and many will come back. And many will go again. And I really don't give a fuck about that. You see what I'm saying? Like, they go away. Then they realize, oh, man, she was right. That bitch was right. Fucking mean ass bitch was right. Like and then they come back. And they go. And they come back. Or what?
That's my sock.
if it's not with you going and coming back, it's going and coming back into the energy. Excuse me, sirs. I am doing the video. See, they be like these kids right here. Just interrupted you. Anyways. And here you are, be shrewd. So what I'm hearing for somebody is you're going to have two. You're going to have two people try to get all up in your shit, in your space, trying to interrupt your show. And you better be shrewd. Because they're going to come. They know what to tell you. They already know you. So they know the right thing to say. They know the right flowers to buy. They know the right perfume you like. They know that if they bring you a fucking dozen roses, you're going to melt like butter. Bitch, you better be more shrewd is what I'm hearing, okay? And excuse the language. For somebody also, card number 3 is saying is lady on lady day today. Because here we go. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords are staring at each other. Excuse me, sir. I'm doing my show. You're being rude. Can you show some respect and be quiet while I do my show? Thank you, Princeton. Quentin, thank you.
Got a picture right here.
Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. These two ladies looking at each other. They both showing their suit. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Y'all figure it out. Okay. I love you. I'll be back with that Cancer reading that I talked about. And I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, that golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. That was so fun. Oh, baby, I love you. Okay, Grandma's not done reading. I'm going to do another reading. Y'all got to get out of my room. I'm going to lock y'all butts out. Oh, give me some love. Oh, yeah. I love you, Papa.
We love you too.
Okay, y'all get out. Go outside with Mom.